Making this video regarding Twitter. My account has just been locked and I'm stunned at the reason why. Earlier today somebody asked a question, simple question, just like a lot of other media outlets do: what's on your mind today? And I replied, AI, with this picture. I was immediately blocked from using Twitter. Now, I don't think that's an algorithm. I think AI is within Twitter already. Now, the reason I say that is this. I don't know if any of you remember the prisoner, Patrick McGowan, in the 1960s, about 1967, where, well, if you know the story, you'll know what it was about. I won't be stamped, filed, indexed, debriefed or numbered. He said that at the start of every program because he resigned from the government. And in one of the episodes, they have him wired up to a computer. Now, this is 1967. And the technician of that computer is putting in questions to the computer on paper and feeding them in. Meaning that that question, like why did you resign, Patrick McGowan, is then fed, because they had him all wired up to this computer, is then fed into his brain to see if it can get an answer. And Patrick McGowan is on the hospital bed there, wriggling and squirming and everything. Anyway, when the technician leaves the room, Patrick McGowan is awake. He sees that there's a pen and paper on the desk, and he writes on that piece of paper a question mark. And he puts that question mark, feeds it into the computer, like you would feed a credit card into a gas station. Fed it into the computer and it blew up the computer because the computer could not answer its own question. Now, that's what I think has happened here. By my putting in AI and this picture, that's not an algorithm that has blocked me. That is, I believe there's AI already within Twitter system. That's not an algorithm. But not only did I get blocked, what stunned me and shocked me totally was this. That's my account name on Twitter. Your account has been locked for violating the Twitter rules. Violating our rules against promoting or encouraging suicide or self-harm. When I read that, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You may not promote or encourage suicide or self-harm. When we receive reports, they haven't received a report, and it's not an algorithm. I think that AI is in there and I've tricked it. I honestly believe that. I write the answer AI along with this picture and it can't figure it out. So, and the reason I wrote AI in there, because there's such a lot of it on the news right now. Twitter is, Elon Musk is supposed to be making a truth AI, saying that the other ones can mimic you and lie and all the rest of it. So I thought, okay, that's what I've been thinking about today, this artificial intelligence thing. That's not an algorithm that got me blocked. I think I've just tricked the machine. It can't understand. So what, I'm not allowed to say AI or artificial intelligence on Twitter? They're words you can't say? Violating Twitter rules. How the hell does that AI deem to be something suicidal? with this picture. I mean, that's not a robot, that's a glass mannequin. So if anybody wants to try it, you're welcome to take a shot of this picture, put that on Twitter, and put that with it, and see if you get locked out. I've hit a nerve within Twitter, and that nerve, I believe, is AI already within Twitter. That's not an algorithm. I understand a lot about algorithms, and that, to deem that answer to that question with that picture to a suicidal thought is the most ludicrous fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. I was shocked when I got that email. Suicide or self-harm? Where the fuck did that come from? I've tripped up Twitter with that and the picture. Just like Patrick McGowan did in '67 on that one episode when he tripped up that computer by asking itself its own question. It wasn't able to answer it, and that's what's gone on here. So Elon Musk, I think you're a complete fucking arsehole. And I don't think a lot of people know what you're doing actually on Twitter. How you're gathering information. For that picture, an A1 AI to be deemed as suicide is fucking ludicrous. And I'll end on this note. I noticed that you've put on Twitter that celebrities don't have to pay. You hypocrite. So what have we got here? We've got a rule for the rich and famous, but people like me that signed up for Twitter Blue, prepared to give you $8 a month, I've got to pay. You are a fucking hypocrite, mate. Free speech and for the people, not happening. Because if I'm not allowed to put up that picture with those letters, you're denying me my free speech. And what have I done wrong? I still don't get it. I'm still fuming. You know, it's only happened an hour or so ago. And I mean, on Facebook they put that, in fact they put it on Twitter, what's on your mind today? But I tell you, anybody want to try that, type in that, and I'm repeating myself, and put in that picture. You'll get locked out. Elon Musk, you are one complete hypocrite. And if you're ever standing in front of me, I'll tell you to your fucking face. Oh yeah, I'm going to be deleting my account, and you're not going to get another $8 out of me, I can tell you that. Hypocrite.